Welcome. Welcome to Motivational Monday number 14 with Mr. Divine. Thank you for being here with me today. I will start off by letting you know that today's concept will be shared in a 2-part video. And it couldn't have came at a better time. Because today is exactly 1 week after the day of New Year's Day. The day many of you were excited about the New Year's resolution. You set new goals. In your mind, you were excited about all these changes that you're going to make in your life, all these improvements. Well, today's video and next week's video will play a real big role in helping you achieve all those goals and New Year's resolution. Now, time for some bread for the head. Today's topic: the plug. Remember the plug. Because the plug is the reason why many of you are lacking self-control and discipline. We will start today's talk with a quote by the Buddha. The person who masters himself through self-control and discipline is truly undefeatable. In other words, if your self-control level and discipline level is low, you exist in a defeated world. How many of you are lacking self-control and discipline? Well, in order to have better self-control and discipline, you have to understand or have an idea how self-control and discipline works. Because many of you cannot improve your life, enhance in life, because you are in your comfort zone. Your mind is comfortable. You want a better life. You want a better relationship, a better career. You want to better your character. You want to better your lifestyle. You want to better your spiritual life, your love life. There are so many things you want to better about yourself, but you can't because you're lacking self-control and discipline. And that's because that takes work. It takes commitment. And it takes you really valuing yourself as a person. The problem is that many of you are addicted to these dopamines that are released when you plug yourself in and you take a bite out of that donut, that cake, that food that is not doing you any justice in your life. Many of you are diabetic. You're not happy with your energy. You're not happy with your body. You're not happy with your health. But you still keep plugging yourself in to that cheesecake. And at that moment, when you plug yourself in, you release dopamines, and you are addicted and happy to that temporarily self-satisfaction feeling. It's like a drug. And once you plug yourself in, you're gone. You're happy. You're in the wonderland. Which is very similar to a heroin addict. When they wrap their arms, get that vein popping out, shoot up, and they're gone. They're gone into that world where they're lost. At that moment, they're happy. But all they're doing is destroying themselves, causing an interruption in their life, and throwing away that time they can use productively in different areas in their lives that they need help in. How many of you plug yourself to the video games and you're gone all day? You didn't accomplish anything all day because you're gone. You just plugged yourself into the video game. You're playing all day. Life is going by. You're just gone. How many of you plug yourselves to that alcohol? Give me another shot. Give me another drink. Your conscious level's gone. And you just drink the day away, the night away, the time away. That time you can be doing something productive in your life. Something that's going to help you enhance and advance in life. How many of you plug yourself into that relationship and you're 100% plugged in? And you drop the ball in different aspects in your life? You're not really focusing on yourself. You're just focusing on the relationship, focusing on others. It turns toxic. Your happiness is based on somebody else's happiness. You feel alone inside. You think you're forming a family. But all you're doing is destroying it. It's not getting you nowhere. How many of you plug yourselves into that career? Working all day, money hungry, that greed. At that moment, you're happy. Your body's releasing all those dopamines. Yes, you feel excited when you buy all this materialistic stuff. But inside, you're empty. How many of you plug yourself into that perverted mentality? Just plug in. That porn. When you are plugged into that world, that perverted mentality where you go out and all you're thinking is about instant gratification, satisfying yourself, you think you're a player, you think you got game, you talk pretty into somebody's ear in search of sticking your wee-wee in someone, not caring about their feelings, just focusing on your needs. And vice versa, ladies, I will not go into detail because there's plenty of ladies with that perverted mentality too. You just plug yourself in. How many of you plug yourself into that world of smoke? Smoking all that time away, messing up your lungs, putting yourself in a situation where cancer's knocking on your door, and when it does, you're hurting yourself, but you're hurting all the people that love you, that are around you, that care about you. You don't care, you just plug yourself in and you're gone. And that's what's happening. Too many of you are plugging yourself into that outer world. That outer world that's going to give you that toxic energy, that's going to release dopamines, and you're going to feel instant gratification and happiness for a very temporary time, but it's not going to benefit you in the long run. And that's all you do. You're just satisfying yourself. You're an addict. Instead of focusing on your inner self. But when you start focusing on your inner self, and you really want to accomplish some goals, and you really want to live in a better world, and you want to work on your character, you want to be proud of that person that wakes up every day, that looks in the mirror, be proud of what you're creating. It's time to unplug yourself. In order for you to better your self-control, better your discipline, and you do that by being aware and conscious. And when you do that, you get to the root of it, and you cut it like a tumor right at the root. Remove it. Start pulling that plug out now that it's cut. Because you just started working in your inner self. And how do you do this? I will explain in part 2, the plug. Next week on Motivational Monday number 15 with Mr. Divine. Please share my video. Thank you for the likes, the happy faces. You know I hate the sad faces, the angry faces, but I've learned to deal with them and accept them. Until next week, Motivational Monday number 15. You'll have a great day.